Hi, this is Norv Leong at FaceTime Communications. Thanks for joining me today. Today's demo will cover FaceTime's capabilities in the area of social networking. Specifically, I'll be covering LinkedIn and its feature access and content controls. As a little backgrounder, FaceTime helps you take advantage of the social networking tools that are out there by delivering enterprise solutions that provide unified security, management, and compliance across the broadest set of applications and modalities. In our new Socialite offering, FaceTime now makes available controls for social networks. For instance, you can now control which applets users can access on Facebook, what they can post to Twitter, and whether they can make recommendations on LinkedIn, just to cite a few examples. Now, these capabilities enable organizations to comply with the slew of governmental rules and regulations that are floating around out there. These are things such as FINRA, the NFA, the FRCP, as well as other industry guidelines. And if you're using social media for business purposes, you can archive the information that users have posted in order to comply with, for instance, Sarbanes-Oxley, as well as prevailing business practices. So in today's demo, I'll show you LinkedIn's feature access and content controls, which essentially enable you to manage how your users access and post to LinkedIn. For instance, you can restrict access to certain applets within LinkedIn, but allow access to others. Access could be restricted at the organization, the group, or even the individual level. So let's imagine that you wish to block access to LinkedIn search jobs and LinkedIn write recommendation. So as an admin, you'll log into the Unified Security Gateway console, and then you're immediately presented with this dashboard, which is essentially a bird's eye overview of what's going on in your corporate network with respect to social networking activity. It captures information such as the top applications being accessed, and there you see Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter are very well represented. We also capture data such as which employees are accessing which site and for how long. We've got nice pie charts here to help you visualize what's going on in your network, but we also capture the more mundane information as well, like licensing info and disk usage and so forth. But for purposes of this demo, you're going to have to establish the parameters of the policy that's in place first. And here you see that there are 13 current policies in effect at in the corporate network. I went ahead and created a demo me policy beforehand. This page right here basically allows you to set parameters such as the time range. You can customize it any way you please. I've chosen to apply the policy during business hours from 8 to 5 Pacific time, Monday through Friday. But for those that are having very strict policies, you can have it 24/7, even Saturdays and Sundays as well. You can also do it by groups. If you want a policy to apply only to, say, HR, or maybe to the legal department, or maybe finance, this is where you would single out those groups. Going even more granular, you can actually single out individual employees, and here I've singled out myself. So this policy that we're working on right now is only going to apply to me. I'm the only one that will not be able to access LinkedIn search jobs, but everybody else in the company can. So let's go ahead and set that policy, show you what it looks like. Click on the Social Networking tab, and here we can see all the different functionality that FaceTime offers control of with respect to LinkedIn. You got all the LinkedIn functionality such as LinkedIn Answers, Groups, Home, Inbox, My Connections, and so forth. And on this side, we've got, you can think of the feature access controls, by the way, as the kind of like the read-only type of activities, where you're perusing content or viewing content. The post controls on this side are more like, the more write-only type of functionality. So you're uploading content, you're writing messages, composing messages, and the like. So I think we had said we would, let's see, which one was it? No searching for jobs for me, so we're going to block access to that. And then, what did I say? Write recommendation? Okay. So once you've made all your selections, you hit save. System gives you one more chance to back out, and I don't want to do that. I'm happy with my selection, so you click OK. You have to give it a few seconds to save your choices and do a quick scan. Everything looks okay on the policy, and you just got to make sure that the policy is turned on. That means it's enabled by the green check mark, and it is. So this policy is ready to roll. So from an end user perspective, and when I go to jobs and I click on find jobs, this is what I'm going to encounter. The website restricted by company policy. This means that the policy that I just set is blocking me access to LinkedIn search jobs. It's a very seamless process. I'm talking about the setting up of the policy and then what the end user sees as well. So, the controls that I've applied here today are the same as our existing capabilities for instant messaging and unified communications too, except that what I've shown you today is LinkedIn specific. The messages are now recorded and the data can be easily retained or exported to an email archive of your choice in order to satisfy e-discovery requirements. Further demos on the full feature access and content controls functionality are also available, and not just for LinkedIn. We also do similar demos for Facebook and Twitter. So if you'd like to arrange a full-blown evaluation for any of these 3 sites, you can visit our website at www.facetime.com, or you can give us a holler at 888-349-3223, or shoot us an email at info@facetime.com, and we'll definitely get you set up. So that should wrap it up for today. Thanks for joining me, and hope to see you soon. Thanks.